All right, this is it. This is the I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast coming live and direct from the Gloom Tomb. My name is Michael Rapaport. They call me the Gringo Mandingo. Some people still call me Bird. Some people call me White Mike, White Folks. I'm in here with my partner, G Moneti. G Moody, last name rhymes with Doody.
That's for sure.
The name of the show is the I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast. We're coming live and direct. For the many, many, many legions of new listeners, this is the only non-fact-checking podcast in the world. We do it rough, rugged, and raw. Some people know us as the Disco 2, the Malachi Brothers. What else do they call us, G Monetti?
Gruesome Twosome.
The Gruesome Twosome. That's one of my favorites.
Roy Scheider and Robert Shaw.
Oh, Franco Harris and Terry Bradshaw.
Yes.
We do it all. The name of the show is the I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast. Once again, coming live and direct from the Gloom Tomb studio. We're just days away. We're days away from the homecoming that people are lining up already. Apparently, people are already lining up outside of Irving Plaza. Saturday, December 10th at 3 p.m. in money-making Manhattan at the legendary Irving Plaza. Me and G Moody, last name rhymes with Doody, we'll be making our New York City live performance debut. Tickets are still available at www.IamRapaportTour.com. I'm going to tell you right now, me and the great Danny Aiello will be having the first of what hopes to be an annual Aiello Off.
Yeah.
I will be challenging Danny Aiello to an Aiello Off, which means I'm going to see if I could do Danny Aiello better than the actual Danny Aiello.
Word.
It's gonna be a great show. We're having some other special guests. My man from, I haven't even met him yet. He's a fucking lunatic.
Who?
Fits right into the I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast family. My man, Loopy Blogger.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to be there. I fuck with him.
Yeah.
He cracks me up.
Hell
He cracks me up. If you never followed him on Instagram, I believe it's _Loopy_blogger. I post his shit. He's a lunatic, maniac, funny Knicks fan, New York personality. He's going to be there. We're going to have other special guests. It's going to be a great show. 3 p.m. on a Saturday. Hopefully the weather will hold up. It'll be nice. You're welcome to come.
Yes.
www.IamRapaportTour.com. I'm really, really excited about it. I'm really genuinely excited about it. We're also going to be giving the 2016 Sick Fuck of the Year Award to somebody. Again, if you've never listened to the show, the Sick Fuck of the Year is an award that is earned, not given. This is something we do almost every week. We point out the sick fucks. So we're going to let the crowd decide who is the sickest fuck of 2016. And then a few weeks later, we're going to have the sickest episode in podcast history with an all sick fuck I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast. All the sick fucks that we've ever discussed, dissected, and been disgusted by will be laid out in the sickest podcast episode ever.
Yep. That'll
be coming before the end of 2016. But again, www.IamRapaportTour.com. We're doing a meet and greet afterwards, which means, some other shows, they'll pay for, you pay $15 to we're doing it for free.
Yeah.
We're so fucking happy to be there. We're going to hang out afterwards. We'll take selfies with you. We'll sign your girlfriend's breasts. We'll do it all. It's going to be a great show. A lot of our friends are going to be there. The fans are going to be there. There's really no excuse. It's a fucking homecoming.
That's right. New York.
What better things do you have to be doing on a Saturday afternoon, 3 p.m., Money Making Manhattan?
That's right.
Moody.
What's the deal, man?
I forgot to mention. Now, I have a few things, and I don't want to forget anything. I forgot to mention on the last podcast.
Right.
Because it happened actually 2 to 3 podcasts ago.
All right.
I went for my yearly physical.
Oh, word?
Again, we've been doing this show for 2.5 years. I've gone to 2 physicals. You still have not gotten any physical.
The blood work.
I don't want to throw you under the bus. Okay.
Thanks.
You've led You've led the fans astray. People are worried. People at home are like talking to their spouses or their significant others going, I'm really concerned about Moody. They care about you. We hope that you bring yourself to get a full physical.
I am.
But I went and got a full physical. I had the pleasure of getting my balls checked, cupped,
Right.
by the great Dr. Fishman, Dr. Louis Fishman. And then I had the pleasure, last time he had me lean over for the old, what is it called? Come on, help me out here.
What? The old.
When they stick the finger up the ass, that's for.
Oh shit! I never had that, Duke.
Okay, but it's for the prostate exam.
Yeah.
Last time, Dr. Fishman, I think he's 70 something. Louis Fishman, excuse me, hold on. Jesus Christ. For somebody who gets physicals as much as I do, you'd think I wouldn't be coughing.
Yeah, you need to get your money back. You hacking and shit.
Fuck you. Fuck you, man. Fuck you. Fuck you. But last time I did the physical, he had me lean over the doctor's table and he gave me the prostate, which is when they gently but thoroughly jam their finger. I believe it's the middle finger. It's the fuck finger to check the prostate.
Did he tell you?
This time he had me curl up in a ball. He said, "Hold your knees in your chest," and he checked my prostate. And the thing that's beautiful about it is he doesn't get weird. He just talks to me through the whole thing. Like, could we say, "How's your kids? Are you working on anything?" All the meanwhile, he's got his finger snug deep in there. But
well, wait. He doesn't say, "You like that, Daddy"?
No.
Oh.
He never said.
Wrong doctor. Sorry.
Yeah, he never said that. But lo and behold, I think everything's good with me. I encourage all men and all women over 40, you should be getting a yearly physical. Don't be like G. Moneti. We want you to be safe and healthy. Men, you should get your prostate checked. You never know what's going on in your insides. You might feel good. You might look good. Please, I encourage you to get your checks, your checkups. And you know, because I have ulcerative colitis, which is going to bring me to the first thing I want to bring up. You know, an NFL player plays for the Bulls.
Right.
Centrell Henderson, tackle for the Bulls. He suffers from Crohn's disease, which is the cousin of ulcerative colitis, which I talk about. I make jokes about on this here podcast, but it's extremely serious.
Yes, it is.
And it could be discouraging, it could be humiliating, it could be extremely painful. They suspended him, the NFL, for 10 games. Centrell smoking weed, and I could totally understand it. Smoking weed to help the pain. And you know, when you have Crohn's disease, to be a football player, I don't know how you do it because it could be debilitating, man. It could be bad. And I think it's fucked up. You know, now granted, you know, obviously it's illegal to smoke weed and play in the NFL, we all know that. But I just wanted to give this gentleman a shout out because he say it again?
Yeah, me too. They suspended him and he didn't tell him about his condition?
I think he told him about his condition, but it doesn't matter. If it's illegal, they're going to suspend you.
Oh, that's some sucker shit, man.
Yeah, it's bullshit. So I want to give this dude a sincere shout out, Centrell Henderson on the Buffalo Bills. I hope you're able to bounce back from this. I wish you a lot of, you know, he had to have a colonoscopy, an ostomy bag. You know, that's fucked up.
Oh, he's playing football.
We know a guy. You want to remind the people of the story? A friend of ours will remain nameless, who had gotten shot.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. And
you tell the story, G.
He got shot. He walked up. We're sitting on a bench in Brooklyn. We didn't know. And he said...
Wait. You got to fill people in. He had gotten shot, and one of the things, what happened in his recovery, he had to get, as he referred to it, as a shit bag.
Yeah. I was getting to that he had his shit. He had a shit bag. And, you know, we sitting there, and he's like, "Pardon me, I'm taking a shit." So we all got up, and we walked away.
Right.
So that's what happened.
That's some of the beauty of the characters and the personality of guys in Brownsville. They could do that, and people will give you your space, and you won't be ridiculed about taking a shit at the benches at the park on a beautiful spring day.
Yo, right. So my man in the NFL is playing football with a shit bag?
No, I think that was part of his surgery. He had to get part of his intestines removed. You know, listen. You know, I make jokes about some of my, you know, my having a shit outside. The 405 highway in Los Angeles is just another bathroom to me.
It's littered.
And I'm only, you know, I make jokes about it because I have to, because it is something that's real, it's something that's serious, and in all serious. So yeah, he had to get a part of his intestines removed, and at one point he had a shit bag. And you know, and dealing with the pain and the suffering of you know, it's no joke, man. He lost all his weight. So Centrell Henderson, I wish you recovery with your body and your health, and I hopefully he'll be able to bounce back and make it back into the league, because you know, when you get that marijuana sentence on you, it sucks. You don't get paid and all that stuff. So I just wanted to give this gentleman a shout out, because he's very honest about it. Maybe we get him on the podcast and we could talk about
you guys could
Crohn's disease.
You guys could talk about where you guys shit at certain places, how you do it. You know,
yeah, some of the best places to go to the bathroom. I'm sure he probably won't be that interested in talking about that, but he'd probably get he would know where I was coming from with mine.
Yes.
Another thing I wanted to throw out there, Moody.
What's up?
I wanted to just get this real quick. You know how these alt-right people,
and
these
alt-right,
these nationalists and all that,
right?
They're alt-right, and
don't call them that.
They're right nationalists. We're not giving you that name. We're not giving you this gentrified name, which is really just a racist fuck, a black Jew, Asian hating motherfucker. We're not calling you the alt-right, the nationalists. We're not giving you this gentrified name.
No.
You're fuck boys.
Yeah.
You're racist pricks. You're Nazi cocksuckers. You're KKK cunts. What other things should we call them?
I got them haters of the human family.
Haters of the human family, whatever it is, don't refer to these people as nationalists, alt-right, and all that.
Right.
Don't be fooled into these gentrified names they're insisting to be called.
Right.
Fuck that. Call them exactly what they are.
Yep.
They fucking hate you. They don't like you.
Yeah.
Don't be fooled and suckered into it, because if they had their chance, they'd ball bat you in the back of their head. The alt-right. Yeah. I'll give you the alt-right in your ass.
Right.
How about that? I'll bang you right in the ass. You want the alt-right. That's what I call you.
Yeah.
A scumbag.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Shit stain. Things like that. The alt-right.
Yeah.
And also, I think I said this once on the podcast. You know, New Balance got themselves into something, because I said they said something about supporting something to do with Trump and keeping jobs in America, and then these alt-right and these white nationalists and all these fucks.
Grab that.
We're not going to refer to them anymore. We're just going to call them fuckheads. They said that they were going to claim New Balance as the sneaker of white supremacy.
Damn.
Listen, people, if you like New Balance, and if you don't like New Balance, wear New Balance. Don't let these people dictate anything. If they say it's theirs, reclaim it. Don't, fuck New Balance. No, fuck you.
Yeah.
Okay? Fuck you. These people are violent, and they do not like you. They don't like you if you're gay, you're Asian, you're Spanish, Dominican, Puerto Rican, Jewish, black, anything that isn't pure white mayonnaise-eating motherfuckers.
Yeah.
So watch yourself, people.
Yeah.
I'm wearing my fucking New Balances. I'm shining them up. Telling me, so somebody said to me, you can't wear those sneakers. And they said the same. I said, I'm telling me what I can wear. Fuck these people.
Right. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, man.
Fuck these people. I'm wearing my New Balances. I'm wearing my New Balances at the New York City live show. Okay, I'm rocking my shit at the New York City live show on the 10th.
Me too. I got my New Balance.
Didn't you just get a new pair of New Balances?
I copped my New Balance today, man. I got the classic joints. that they first came out with them nice navy and that gray. It's about style, and New Balance is good comfort. So that's what we about, yo.
Yeah, telling me what I should wear or shouldn't wear. These people are going to dictate what kind of shoes I should. I just got my father a brand new pair of New Balance, the classic gray on grays, the all Jew everythings.
Yeah.
Fuck these people, man. All right, I just went on a whole fucking tangent there, Moneti.
I hear you, man. Hey, you talk about that health issues, man. It's very important, and I take what you say serious. I'm gonna get my shit checked out, and you'll have the results, and everybody will be seeing I'm a picture of health, B.
We want that. It's not like I'm challenging you and then I'm going to be like, oh, asshole, you have something wrong with you. I would be heartbroken if there was something wrong with G. Moody, last name rhymes with Doody, the 2015-2016 soon-to-be podcast co-host of the year.
2P. Like I said, I'm going for the Jordan shit next year, B.
Play.it is your new podcast network for award-winning news programming and #1 sports brands to entertainment and business leaders.
Welcome! We're gonna make you laugh, we're gonna make you think.
Give you that news and information.
Pop culture, reality TV.
What's happening in business today?
Relationships, dating.
The biggest names in sports.
Play.it is delivering storytelling at its best.
You want to see something entertaining? Tune in.
Hear what you've been missing at Play.it.
So, Moneti.
What's up?
We brought up sick fucks earlier in the year, and I don't know. I feel like we might have given this woman, well, a young girl, but she earned the title of a sick fuck. I think she might have been a former sick fuck, but she's back in the news. Remember a while ago, it was near Erasmus, I think, that McDonald's assault.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
This was near Erasmus in Flatbush, actually. The same high school me and G. Moneti went to from 86 to 87. I think Moneti went there 85, 86.
Yeah.
Erasmus Hall High School. Barbara Streisand went there. Billy Cunningham went there. Doug Moe went there. Mm-hmm. Neil Diamond went there.
Yes.
There was a McDonald's around the corner, and there used to be a couple little incidents outside the McDonald's, but there was never anything like this. So about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, some girls beat the shit out of this other girl and other innocent bystanders, and I can understand it because these girls are savages.
Yeah.
They were kicking this girl, beating her, kicking her in her head, and all this stuff, and they arrested these animals. I believe they're former sick fucks of the Iron Rapaport Stereo podcast. They threw tables. They did all this. This girl had gotten. She was warned. The animal who did this was warned that if she didn't deal with her violent behavior, she had done some juvenile work and all this stuff in juvenile institutions. Mm-hmm. They said, "Yo, you better take care of this." And they put her in a psychiatric program. Boom! What'd she do? She didn't do it.
Uh-huh.
So now she's facing 15 years in prison where they should have put her in the first place.
Yeah. Yeah, listen. If it's something like this, let her work for the state. If you're not going to try to rehab yourself, if they give you a chance, you're going to work and you're going to be paid a quarter, an hour, a day. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is part of punishment. You can't,
right.
They're not going to let you back out into society behaving like that. You're going to work for the state.
So that was a follow-up on what I believe was a former sick fuck of the week. And I hope they keep... That was a terrible video. I remember seeing it was disturbing. It was right out there in Flatbush, Brooklyn. So that was just a little follow-up on her.
Right.
What do you got for me, Moneti? I know you got some fire in the chamber.
Yeah, I got some good stuff, man. I got First, I want to talk to her about Jeff Fisher try to shit on my man Eric Dickerson, Hall of Famer.
Oh, good. I want to talk about this too because I could already tell we're going to disagree. Go ahead.
Jeff Fisher, man, you let Eric Dickerson come on the sideline with whoever he want to come with. He should have carte blanche for the Rams. And you as the coach are getting upset because he's criticizing how they're playing and you're coaching. This is his right. You know what I'm saying? This is a Hall of Famer. So you don't tell this man he can't come, and because you're criticizing, or we won't give you anything. Yo, you about to be fired anyway.
This is how I feel about it. Just to preface this for some people who don't know the story. Jeff Fisher, the coach of the Los Angeles Rams, who I think right now, we don't fact check, I believe right now they might be 4-7.
Yeah.
They might not be. Who the fuck knows? We don't fact check. It's not about the details here. Former Los Angeles Ram, one of the all-time great running backs. He's an analyst, and he's been criticizing Jeff Fisher. And apparently, Jeff Fisher called up Eric Dickerson. This is from Eric Dickerson's thing. And he said, yo, you're not welcome on the sideline anymore to come to the games. And then Jeff Fisher said that didn't happen, which I believe it did happen.
Right.
Eric Dickerson, detailed a very, unless he's a total lunatic, I don't think he is. He detailed a very clear conversation, specific conversation. And Jeff Fisher, for some reason, he had the balls to tell Eric Dickerson not to come there, which I respect. And then he denied that he even said that. He said, I don't want you on the sideline. The thing that it's a twofold thing. First of all, I fuck with Eric Dickerson. He had one of the illest Jerry curls in sports history.
Yo, yeah.
Okay, he used to rock the goggles, ahead of his time as far as a running back. Big, bruising, fast, ill stride.
Yeah.
Just a great running back. But he was talking about Jeff Fisher, and it's his right. He's an analyst. But he was basically saying Jeff Fisher should be fired.
Oh, no, right? You don't say shit like that.
But he didn't say it, but he was pretty much saying he should be fired. Like, he didn't say he should be fired, but he was very critical. Now, if Jeff Fisher has the gall and the balls to call Eric Dickerson and say, yo, you think I should be fired? Fuck you, I don't want you on my sideline, then he should own up to it.
Right,
okay?
he should, yeah.
And although Eric Dickerson is, one of the few Los Angeles Rams greats, really doesn't make a difference. He's not running for the Los Angeles Rams anymore. Right. It doesn't make a difference.
Yeah.
First of all, he doesn't even look like Eric Dickerson anymore because he has the bald head. He was known for that drippy Jerry curl.
Yeah.
Okay, so as much as I respect Eric Dickerson, I respect that Jeff Fisher called him and said, yo, fuck you. I do not respect that Jeff Fisher said, has denied that. But put it like this, Moneti. Okay. Say Jordan Winter or Miles Davis, the great podcast producers of the Iron Rapaport Stereo podcast, or the young shooter Dean Collins,
right,
was commenting on the podcast. Let's say the young shooter Dean Collins was like, you know what? Fuck Moody. I don't care that his last name rhymes with Doody. I should be the co-host of the Iron Rapaport Stereo podcast. And he said this publicly, and he's like, I'm not saying he's not good, but I'm not saying he's not good. I'm not saying that my shows are better. He's talking greasy about you.
Right.
Okay, and then you call him up and you know what? Fuck you, la la la. And you have the same conversation. And then at the December 10th, okay, at the New York City show, you see the young shooter in the audience. Mm-hmm. How would you feel like if he's sitting there wanting to hot and I'd be like, yo, fuck you. Don't come around here. I don't want you around here.
Right. But it's his right. It's
his right, but he's the coach. And while Jeff Fisher is the coach, if you're talking shit about me, I'm saying if you're talking shit about me, yo, I don't want you on my sideline. This isn't the 80s, Duke. Nobody's rocking the Jerry curl. You're not the starting running back, and I don't want you on the sideline. And I don't know why Jeff Fisher would have been gangster. He would have been respected if he said, you know what, I did tell him, fuck you, I don't want you on my sideline. But he handled it all wrong. So I don't agree. I don't disagree with Jeff Fisher saying
he should have said that.
He should have just owned up to it. Yeah, I called him, and we had a man-to-man conversation. I said, you know what? I don't appreciate your comments, and I don't want you on my sideline.
Right, while
I'm still the coach. Yeah. But he didn't do that.
Yeah, he that's right. That's right.
So that was my stance on it.
And if you're not going to do that, then you let ED on the sideline.
Exactly. Now, yeah, you let him, but now he's not going to come on the sideline because it'll be an even bigger distraction for a team that's already screwed up.
Yeah, it ain't like they going to no playoffs, so shit, he should be able to be in the locker room.
Exactly. I want to just say this whole thing for this Conor McGregor character. He somehow got his boxing
license.
in California.
He gonna get his ass kicked, man. He playing games and shit, man.
Yeah, you're playing games and shit. And my man Paulie Malignaggi, shout out to Paulie. He's from Brooklyn. He's got a really good podcast if you've never heard it.
Yes.
He's calling out Conor McGregor saying, "Yo, I'll crack that ass. Come test the waters against me."
Yeah.
And the thing
Paulie.
I like about Paulie is Paulie was a very good fighter. I don't think he was a great elite fighter, but he had a very good career. I like Paulie a lot. But he's a seasoned fighter, he's a vet, and he had some great fights.
Right.
The thing that I love about Paulie more than his fighting skills is the way he articulates himself as a broadcaster and one of the great shit talkers, low-key shit talkers in all of sports. Conor McGregor, you're sitting there stealing people's style. Mm-hmm. Your whole style is stolen from Floyd. You're doing all these dances. You're corny, Duke. Fuck with Paulie first. Do it in Barclays and do it in Brooklyn. You want to fight Floyd? Test the waters against Paulie. Let Paulie get paid, touch you up real nice, real proper, and Paulie will talk greasy to you. He'll come out there with the golden hair and the yellow hair and all that shit. He'll talk greasy to you. So I want to push for that fight. If you could beat Paulie Malignaggi, which you can't, then you could have a discussion of fighting Floyd. Other than that, you're not just getting in there with Floyd. I'm not paying for that fight. I'm not going to get suckered into $69 or $75 to watch a guy who's never had a professional boxing match fight another guy. That would be like this is just a waste of money. You're not tricking me into that. Yeah. Let Paulie touch you up real proper, and then he'll rethink wanting to box anybody.
Yeah. The boxing, he's going to get hurt out there. He's going to be made to look like ridiculous, and he's going to get hurt.
I agree.
Yes. Boxing is different, man. It ain't just doing that guerrilla UFC shit where you could just run up and yoke a motherfucker up. You're going to get, he should
let him get tapped up. Yeah. Let him get touched up. I would love to see him get I actually don't want him to fight Floyd. I don't want him to fight somebody who can knock him out. Because Floyd, as great as he is, especially at this point in his career, he would tag him up, but he wouldn't hurt him.
Yeah, he'd give us a show.
He'd give us a show, but I'm not paying for that nonsense.
You want to see him get Tysonized.
Yeah, I want to see him fight. Like, I don't know who at that weight would be the guy to knock his fucking head off, but I want that guy.
Yo, man.
So we've been talking about Kanye, and I just want to go on record. And on November 29th, I said on Instagram, I said this. I was with my friend Toby Morse. Mm-hmm. I said this. It just came to me. Me and Toby Morse were running up in the mountains with the Rapaport Stereo Podcast, News Dog Wheezy. I said, this guy Kanye is going to start recording records in the fucking cuckoo's nest, in the mental hospital. He's going to put it out, and then he's going to go on his apology tour.
Mm-hmm. I like that.
36 hours later, they report that Kanye had record recording equipment shipped into the hospital. 24 hours later, he leaves the hospital, and apparently now he's recording a new record. You're not going to fucking trick me again. Yeah, this family, these guys, they any kind of bad thing, they'll figure out how to turn it into a marketing tool. Hence, she does a no-no with Ray J. Shout out to Ray J, whose fuck style is truly buck wild.
Ray J is an American icon.
Oh, I mean, one of the great fuck styles ever.
Yes.
And he made her into an international multi-millionaire.
Yes.
A plain 5'2" girl with a fake ass. That's how ill your fuck style is, Ray J. Shout out to you. Salute, my friend.
Word.
Okay, but Kanye, and then he's gonna go on the I apologize for this, I apologize for that. Kim Kardashian and all of them, they're gonna get in there and they're gonna work their magic to try to just do this, Kanye. Start digging in them crates like we've been telling you to do and get back to basics.
I hope the name of the song is called Prozac. Because that's what you fucking need, man. They should have. He wanted recording equipment. They should have shipped in fucking bundles of Prozac. If it's a mental illness, it needs to be dealt with. You don't need to make beats or DJ when you have a mental illness. You need to address that.
This is why I love you, Moody. I'm going to quote you. G. Moneti is calling for Kanye West's first single to be called Prozac.
Yes.
This is why nobody could fuck with you in the podcast co-host game. I don't care. No disrespect to anybody. There's a lot of great ones out there, but there's only one podcast co-host of the year, and he's sitting right here, and he just called for Kanye West's first single to be called
Prozac.
You're fucking great.
Dedicated to mental illness.
Yeah, you're great. You're fantastic.
Word.
You're great. The FBI has gotten involved. The FBI has ended its review of Brad Pitt's alleged pre-divorce plane incident. The FBI got involved with the shit. All the things that are going on in the world. See what you did, Angelina Jolie? Aren't you ashamed of yourself?
Yeah. Damn.
Aren't you embarrassed now that because of all your bullshit, the FBI had to get involved about an alleged dispute where a father and son in a private incident, he might have grabbed him. He may not have even grabbed him. He might have just said, sit your little ass down before I smack the shit out of you.
Yeah.
Which any father should at some point say to their son. And shame on you, Angelina Jolie. All this world peace and save the world. Well, you're trying to save the world and pull these little kids out of the swamps.
Word.
The FBI is now coming to do investigations because of your nonsense.
Yeah, because you lying. And they cleared Brad and his whole family. So the onus now should be this woman might have a mental illness. Everything should shift from Brad Pitt based on that lie.
Yes, I agree. Shame on you.
Yeah.
Wasting the FBI's time with all the terrible things that are going on in the world. They're chasing Brad Pitt for grabbing up his son on the plane, as he should do with these young entitled kids these days.
Especially that one. Like I said, man, you should be gratitude. You know, you got 2 stars. You know, like you lucky to be in America, and you going at this guy. Yo, just shut your mouth, man. Just be quiet, man.
What else is up, Moneti?
Former New Orleans Saint Darren Sharper was sentenced to 20 years in the Hoosgow for drugging and raping women in several states. He was a cornerback, and now he will be backed into a corner in some jail cell.
Backed into a corner.
Yes. This is where we are.
You think that this is going to be the Wonder Bread bag and olive oil treatment?
Yes, he's definitely going to get it because he's a celebrity in prison. So if you can wrangle him up, you get immediate cachet.
Right. That's points.
Yeah.
You wrangle him up and that's points.
Yep. You'd be like, that NFL guy? That's my girl.
Oh, yeah, you remember him? Remember, he was nice, right? Yeah. Who's the guy wearing the pink wig? Oh, that's Darren Sharper. He used to play in the league. You mean the guy with the Kool-Aid lipstick on his mouth?
Yes.
The one limping?
And the Wonder Bread brag hanging out his ass?
Yeah.
That's the Super
Remember him? He used to play in the NFL. He was fucking great. I had him on my fantasy team. He was fantastic.
He won the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, he's not wearing that ring anymore. No.
He's engaged.
Yeah. We're getting married next week. Yo, Miles Jordan, please cue the sick fuck of the week. This award is earned, not given. It's called the sick fuck of the week. This guy's really sick. Lock him up. How could you do it? Don't let him out. Damn. You fucked the dog? You what? You fucked the dog? Why would you fuck the dog? Why would you fuck your girlfriend's dog? What? Sick fuck. The sick fuck of the week. It's earned. Earned. Not given. You did. What? No. Okay, this is it right here. This is sick fuck of the week music.
Yeah.
If you've never heard this song, this is the theme music to the sick fuck of the week. You might dispute this one, but I think this guy's a sick fuck. A golfer in Texas playing a casual game of golf. They were arguing about the putting and the hitting into, just little bullshit on a little public golf course.
Yeah.
And this guy, Kevin Silvio, but he's Asian or something. I can't pronounce his essay. Silvalay, I don't know what the fuck he is.
Right.
He attacked this other guy with the golf club on a public golf course, busted his fucking skull, broken ribs, busted his thumbs over a little game of golf.
Damn.
Could have killed the guy. He had like 50 stitches in his skull over a little petty game of golf. You got to be careful out there. You can't just be arguing and bullshitting with people, man.
Mental
you don't know
illness,
what kind of sickos are out there.
Yeah.
This guy, congratulations, you're the sick fuck of the week. This is an award that is earned, not given.
Yep. Man.
And this gentleman, luckily he didn't die. Like I said, he cracked him over the fucking head with the golf club, busted ribs, fractured skull, whelps, and all that shit. Woo. His family's freaked. This is over Thanksgiving. This guy wants to be home with his family, wanted to go get a couple of rounds of golf get some tea time. Speaking of tea time, your boy Tiger Woods is playing in some tournament this weekend, and he hasn't taken heed to what we said yet.
Oh, what do you mean, man?
He's back. He's playing. He's playing in a tournament, and we gave him the suggestion months ago to cut the shit, start freaking off, and get it popping.
Yeah.
But I see you at the tournament. You're still talking like you got your thumb up your ass.
Right. Marble mouth shit.
And you're not owning who you really are.
Yeah.
Which is an all-pro, all-purpose stick man.
Yeah.
A coxman.
Yeah. You got to get his shirt.
We need the Tiger Woods Stickman T-shirt.
Have a fucking loaf like a golf club.
Yes. Good fucking call. Good fucking call. Yo, for anybody out there who hasn't gotten himself a soft-ass I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast T-shirt, do yourself a favor. districtlines.com/I Am Rapaport.
Yep. Heat.
The Gringo Mandingo has come to life on a T-shirt. The design is fantastic. It's beautiful. We have the Stickman 2 in honor of a now retired Stickman in life and the field, Derek Jeter. The 5-star Stereo Podcast T-shirt. The Fantasy Football is Life T-shirts. We have a whole I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast store. We have the Raging Bull shirts. There's so many T-shirts. The Gringo Mandingo design is just a thing of beauty.
Salutations to Adam Bollinger for hooking that up.
Yes. The I Don't Fact Check, the Full Iverson, all butter soft I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast T-shirts at districtlines.com/I Am Rapaport. And yo, if you bought T-shirts, some of you guys send pictures. Please send us a picture of the T-shirts.
Yes.
Please send us a picture of you wearing the T-shirts. We got the hard body karate women's T-shirts, hoodies. We got it all. We got hats coming soon. We got a full store, okay? Butter soft, quality, okay, over quantity. We're not selling you, like your boy Yeezy selling $65 T-shirts that he gets for $3 wholesale.
Yeah.
No.
In the sweatshop.
Our T-shirts, they'll last you for 5-6 years. The more you wash it, the softer it gets, but not the thinner it gets. It doesn't shrink. The best T-shirts in the world. I wear them all the time.
Me too.
Butter soft I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast T-shirt to districtlines/I Am Rapaport.
Play.it is your new podcast network for best-in-class entertainment and storytelling, featuring lifestyle experts and personalities.
Hey, it's Amber Rose.
This is Michael Rapaport.
I'm Stassi Schroeder.
This is Drinks Champ Radio.
Risque with Roxy and Ruby.
Hey, it's Ellie Wilson from Rap Radar.
Welcome to the Cosmo Happy Hour.
Gamer Tag Radio.
Play.it is delivering storytelling at its best.
We're gonna sit down with the culture's most important voices.
Relationships, dating.
We are going to go there. Hear what you've been missing at Play.it.
What else is popping, Moneti?
Oh, I got this Texas teacher, man. You know, we spoke about the teachers and how they getting down now. I found another one, but this one is the illest. Texas teacher Kelsey Gutierrez was having steamy sexual relations with not one student, 2 of them. right? And
Damn.
a jealous hater informed the cops.
Oh, player hating.
And one of the students actually brought the teacher home and hid it in his crib.
Ooh.
Imagine you come to your son bag his teacher, and he's holding hands with her, and she's, yo, what would you say to him?
Yo.
You, as a dad, like, yo, and he's 15, 16, but he bagged his teacher. You can't admonish the son.
Yeah. I don't know what you do.
I don't know. You be like,
what you do with that.
Yeah, yo, like, this is my girl. She likes me. We together.
Right. And also I got a B+ in geometry.
Yo, but shout out to them students, the guy. That's macking. That's big time macking, yo. You bag your teacher and actually bring her home.
Yes, sir.
Shit.
What else you got for me, Moneti?
Oh, man. You know, we talked about how they are insulting Michelle Obama, right? They got
Break it down. Yeah, they talking about Michelle Obama. I mean,
Yeah.
Yo, you know one of the great things about Donald Trump winning is racists are coming from the woodworks. So don't fool yourself, people, to think these people aren't out there and they don't hate. They don't hate you.
They haters.
They do.
Yeah, haters of the human family. Now, this barbarian Denver doctor was making racist comments about First Lady and shit, right?
Right.
So they are too classy to respond, right? But I'm going to do it for them. These motherfuckers, the comments illustrate an envy because it's unsolicited. Michelle Obama is never done anything to anyone, just been gracious in the White House, Harvard educated or Princeton, turned out Princeton, everything, right? Lawyer. These are envious people, man. And
Break it down, G.
And it's just jealousy. Maybe, they made something about when she bared her arms and you see her brown, beautiful cocoa skin, and you in the tanning salon. It's just jealousy, and yet they mask it with insults. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is, because you can't diss those people. How you going to, you know what I mean? Like, she's accomplished. This ain't no just hood rat in the White House.
They don't care. These are animals.
These people,
and
man.
they're mad because she got natural biceps. She got natural beauty.
Yeah.
She got natural class and elegance. And you're stuffing your fucking face with a ham and cheese sandwich with mayonnaise. And that's it.
And your man is cross-dressing. So just chill, man. Just chill. We get it. We see what it is. Just chill.
Yeah, cool out, Duke. Hold your head. Get your fucking mind right. Yo, it ain't that bad, man. Listen to some fucking Jay-Z. You fuck with Jay-Z.
Yeah. And you're a doctor in Denver. You popping shit, keyboard karate shit. But you wouldn't say that shit to a black person's face. You at home doing that. Why don't you go to the black neighborhood in Denver? I think Chauncey Billups is from, I think it's called Park Hill. Why don't you go there and pop that shit?
Right.
Fuck out of here, man.
Do it for 5 minutes.
Fuck out of here. That shit is over, man.
Yeah, you I totally agree with you, man.
Yeah.
I totally fucking agree with you, Moneti.
Word.
I can't wait to lay my head down tonight and get a good night's sleep on my Casper mattress. Casper is an obsessively engineered mattress at a shockingly fair price. Time magazine named it one of the best inventions of 2015. It's now the most awarded mattress of the decade. They won that easily. You could try a Casper mattress for 100 nights risk-free in your home. If you don't love it, they will pick it up and refund you everything. Sheets, pillows, doggy beds. A king-size mattress is just $950. You get a twin for just $500. Casper understands the importance of truly sleeping on a mattress before you commit. Go to www.casper.com/Rapaport. Use the promo code Rapaport. Save $50 towards any mattress purchase.
Yep.
The best mattress, the best sheets, the best pillow. Me, G Moneti, the other people who sleep on a Casper mattress, and my dog, Wheezy, will attest to that.
Yes. Casper ain't no joke. Yo,
What else, Moody?
I was watching, I saw a clip of Ellen, and Jennifer Aniston said some ill shit up there, yo.
What?
She said she's a member of the Mile High Club, and that club is where you've had sex on a plane. So she revealed that she was freaking off in the cockpit with the pilot, and the co-pilot was killing it, hitting it. This is the official white woman of America. And she's in the cockpit getting ill.
Wait a second.
Yo, I read that, man. This is real, man. She was on Ellen kicking that.
Wait a second.
My man Robert Hayes, man.
Whoa. Let me tell you something. I like Jennifer Aniston. She's a nice lady. Okay, a very, very, very nice lady. Okay?
Yes.
A lot of people find her to be, like you said. What did you say she was?
The official white woman of America.
That's correct. I don't find Jennifer Aniston sexy or sexual, and I have an instinct. I have a sniff that her fuck style's buck wild. Now she says she's in there freaking off with the pilot, the co-pilot, and some flight attendants.
Yeah.
They in there having an orgy.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Fuck out of here, man.
Yo, she said it, so I'm taking her word on it.
I'm sure. Man. She ain't freaking off. Ellen ain't freaking off. These are some rosé drinking, cigarette smoking. They not freaking off the way you do. They not freaking off the way you want them to freak off. Moneti.
We gotta ask the pilot how it went down. Shit, he'll tell.
And
us.
the co-pilot.
Yeah. See, if you gotta ask another motherfucker, that means she's wild.
Yeah, you're right.
If two cats is in there, she's wild.
She's having a. Hey, if she really did that.
Yo, you on national television saying that, man? Let me get a run at it.
Oh, where can she find you?
At JFK.
Oh, you're gonna be at JFK, and when she gets off the plane, what could be something she could look for? She might not know what you look like.
I'm the guy, with those little batons leading the plane into the gate, but I'll be naked doing that.
Okay, so Jen Aniston, if you want to have a good time, when you're getting off your first class flight, look out the window. You'll see the guy outside on the tarmac.
Yeah.
Mr. Moody will be out there with his baton.
Yeah.
And his baton.
Yes. His
Great.
baton
I'm
and
sure
his baton.
I'm sure you're gonna get hit up on this.
Yes.
You got anything else, Mr. Moneti?
I heard you the last shit you was talking last episode, the fantasy football, about Tebow, and he was offered to do $1 million to do a one-day commercial, and he went to Bill Belichick as if he is his dad, and to get permission. Yo, what's wrong with this dude, yo?
Stupid. And he turned down $1 million because Belichick's, I think I want you, blah, blah, blah. But
and then he cut him. So you lost.
Exactly.
So you lost $1 million. See, that's that bullshit. Stop trying to live up to that image. And they talk about, his entourage. How he have an entourage? He getting cut from every team, and he don't get no burn. Yo,
right.
Yo, come on, man. Yo, cut all that shit out, man. Get the money. That's as if $1 million falls in cats' laps.
Right.
Yo, get the fuck out of here, man.
You're listening to Bill Belichick. Yo,
cheater.
Shout out to Rob Gronkowski. Yo, tough injury. Listen, we talk a lot of shit about the Patriots and the Patriot way and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yo, I love Gronk, and I really hope that he's able to heal up and make it back this season, despite the fact that, I can't stand his team. I love the way this dude plays. Definitely a member of the all-goon squad. He gives it as well as he takes it, and he plays football with so much fun and joy. So it was just announced that he's out probably for the rest of the season. And I say at a certain point, you got to start thinking about your future, man. You don't want to be... He's had so many real bad injuries. He's getting herniated disc surgery.
Yeah.
So I want to give him... I love Gronk. I can't stand your coach, and your quarterback is a fuck, but I fucks with you hard body, Gronkowski.
Yes.
It's nothing personal with your team. It's those two guys. I don't even hate the Patriots in general.
Word. We don't care. Giants kick that ass, man.
Yeah, we kicked that ass real nice, real proper like.
Yo, I want to give a shout out too before we leave. Yo, it's a New York guy we know. Great voices in hip hop. Fat Man Scoop, man. I checked his Instagram. Yo, this dude be rocking arenas and around the world, man. And just New York dude, just very impressed with that shit, man. Yo, I like Fat Man Scoop.
Yeah, we love Scoop. He's
Yeah.
been supportive of the podcast. New York icon, true
Yep.
DJ.
Yep.
Yeah, check him out. Check him out. And if you don't know him, Fat Man Scoop is he's an icon.
Yes.
What else, Moneti? You got anything else?
That's it, bro. That's it, man. No, I want to ask you an acting question.
Oh, okay.
How do you told me you don't watch your shit. So how do you critique your acting if you don't watch your work? Because like as a football or athlete, you have to enhance the craft, you have to practice. So
Right.
how do you critique, how do you know you're getting better?
That's a good question. I just, at a certain point, you just know, man. You just know when you're in the groove, when you're not in the groove. I mean, watching it 6 months later is not going to help anything.
Oh.
Sometimes on a set you might watch, playback and all that stuff.
Right.
But act, it's a different thing. So I get like for sports, you could probably you could watch film and I should do this drop step a little lower, or
Right.
this jump hook I could release it a little bit higher, or I could run this route a little crisper if you're like Odell or one of those guys. But it's a different thing, and some people watch it, but I remember, when I was doing higher learning with Larry Fishburne, who at the time was still, you could still call him Larry. Now the great Lawrence Fishburne, even though you
Yes.
could still call him Larry. I just think he was tired of these punk motherfuckers trying to talk to him in a certain way.
Yeah.
And he commands, demands, and earned that respect. I remember him at the higher learning press junket. We were doing press for higher learning. I said, "Did you see the movie yet?" He was like, "No, I didn't see it." And he was like, "I don't watch my stuff." And I was like, "Oh shit."
Wow.
And he said, and I said, "Why don't you watch it?" And I said just what you said. I said, "How do you know if you're doing good?" And and he said, he goes, he asked me, he said, "Well, how did you feel when you were doing this? How did you feel when you were playing this?" I said, "I felt good. I felt really good." He goes, "Well, then that's why it probably turned out to be good."
Wow.
He said, if you feel good, if you feel right, if it feels honest, because again, it depends on a certain kind of role. Like if you're doing something where like, it's like, let's say some dumbass director was like, "I'm going to cast you, Michael, as a track star."
Right.
And I went to like track school to learn how to run like a normal person and not like a fucking stumbling, jumbling, like the way I run. I probably would watch film of that to sort of get my technique. But as far as internals, like as far as like accents and all that stuff, you could watch it. But, at the end of the day, between action and cut, if you're getting it right and if you're not getting it right. But
Right,
that's a good, valid question. You know what I mean? But everybody has their different approach to things.
Oh man, I'm gonna leave you with one thing. There's a new school opening by the hipsters. It's called Adulting School. This is really true. It teaches the hipsters that don't know how to do shit. They have classes. Adulting.
Oh, I'm not going to insult it. It's needed. These young folks, they don't know how to wash their clothes. They don't know how to do the dishes.
Jeez.
They got their heads so deep and stuffed up their phones, asses. How can you do that when you grow up and all you do is spend hour after hour? Now, listen, I do have an addiction with my phone, but I'm already set. I know how to cut my toenails.
Right.
I know how to clean the sink. I know how to sweep, mop, get a stain out of a soft-ass I Am Rapaport Stereo podcast T-shirt. I know how to make a sandwich, cook clean, set the alarm, and all these things. But these young kids, they're a lot of them are so entitled and enabled. I could see why that would happen. Is the founding institute in Williamsburg, Brooklyn?
No, I think this is in Massachusetts.
Same thing.
Yeah, same shit.
All right, Moody. Yo, I'm out. See, I Am Rapaport Stereo podcast. Yo, folks, we're going to have a ball December 10th in New York City. I can't wait to see all the people that are coming out.
Yes.
Yo, we're gonna meet and greet everybody. If you got soft-ass T-shirts, rock it.
Yes.
And say, I Am Rapaport Stereo podcast. What can I say? I'm going to make a request. I'm going to make a beat request, Mr. Miles Davis. G Moneti makes the beats here. They're called Moody Beats.
Right.
Let me see what I want here. Let me hear Balling. It's a new beat that he put up.
Yeah.
Let me hear Balling. Take us out on Balling. It's the I Am Rapaport Stereo podcast. Again, my name is Michael Rapaport, a.k.a. the Gringo Mandingo. He is the great G Moody. Last name rhymes with Doody. The highlight of the show, in my opinion, was G Moneti naming Kanye West's next single, Prozac. I'm out.
Peace.